sloppy, it's hot commodity.
Hold up now. We about to go all the way to Boulder, motherfucking Colorado. So we got that nigga P-R-I-M. It is time for prom. No cap. So I know I was hard on that nigga Shiloh. Y'all niggas was talking a whole lot of shit. I love that shit. But Dion, I'm actually motherfucking impressed because it does not seem that this shit is going to stop anytime soon. And it does not seem like I need to lower my expectations for next year. So the question is, what are expectations for Colorado 2025-2026 season? Are they a college football playoff team? Are they really just a team like this year? Or are they going to be worse? Now, we got Julian Juju motherfucking Lewis. Now, that nigga was going to go to USC, but he heard that they got a Juju already named Watkins, and her ass is fine as hell. So, that nigga wasn't going to be the most lit Juju over there. So, he goddamn made his way to Boulder motherfucking Colorado, and then they done land Adrian motherfucking Wilson, wide receiver out of Pluggerville, Texas? I don't even know where the fuck that is, but if it's some goddamn lower little shit in goddamn Texas, them niggas breed nothing but motherfucking dogs. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's something different about them Texas niggas. It's Texas football might be the best football in the country. That might be the motherfucking debate. What's the best football state in the whole country? Is it Texas? Or is it goddamn Florida? Is it California? Hell no, it's not them little niggas. Now, them little niggas is fast as fuck. But them niggas be too worried about gang banging and them pretty boys and shit like that. Hell no. Now, them Florida niggas, them some real motherfucking dogs. Because them some jits, you know what I'm saying? They be running, chasing chickens with no shoes on, nigga. Hey, these Haitian zoes and shit, them motherfuckers goddamn bro, and everybody in Florida fast as fuck. That 305 Miami area is something about that shit. Now, I think that's the best football in the motherfucking, all of the motherfucking world. They might be better than Texas. It's them, then Texas. Now, Texas is some country-ass niggas. Now, they not country like them Georgia boys. Now, Georgia boys is some country cornbread-ass niggas. You know, good D-linemen. They got some titties and shit on them because they be eating chitlins with cornbread and shit and collard greens with cracklings in the cornbread. Now, you know they fat as fuck if they eating goddamn pork inside cornbread. But that's what them country niggas do here in goddamn Georgia. So, them niggas is goddamn different, but they not on the level as Texas. It's something different about that type of country. Them niggas is like some Longhorns for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how a Longhorn is like big and strong and goddamn. That's what you think of them Texas niggas. Like, they just big and strong and fast and like these niggas is an all-around product. So I'm gonna put them niggas at number 2. Goddamn California at number 3. But then you goddamn got I'm gonna put Georgia at number 3. California, your last. No cap. Them niggas ass. Them California niggas be too high. But they goddamn got that nigga out of Texas. They got Christian Hudson from Daytona Beach, Florida. Now, I know 2 white bitches from Daytona Beach, Florida. And they bad as fuck. So if that nigga be fucking white hoes, you might be in trouble because there's a whole lot of them in Boulder. No cap. I had a threesome with them hoes too. So if they freaky, hey, that nigga been getting freaky, he a D-tackle fat boy. So he might not be freaky. He love food too much. Hey, he love food too much to love pussy. And then Antonio Branch Jr., he a DB out of Miami, 305. That's scary as fuck. So them niggas goddamn done had a solid ass motherfucking recruiting year so far. And they goddamn are landing some big time transfers. I'm seeing niggas coming from Alabama and shit. We need some SEC shit. Now, where the old linemen at? Once we get a couple more old linemen now, y'all niggas look solid this year. I'm going to give y'all niggas a good B+ this year. Y'all niggas look well. But if we can look like an A+ team, them niggas will goddamn beat Kansas at the end of the year, and them niggas will be a goddamn college football playoff team. They would have beat a nigga like Kansas State. They would have beat niggas like Nebraska and shit with Dilla. But They goddamn would be a college football. They might even win the motherfucking championship if they goddamn had an A+ ass goddamn O-line. But Dion, I'm proud of you, nigga. I'm proud of you, Coach Prime. It's showing that my expectations for next year should be a little dip off because Julian Lewis is going to be a freshman. So since Julian Lewis is going to be a freshman, it's going to take time for him to learn. Now, I see that he's there during the spring, which is great. Now, spring ball is great for development. And that's the biggest because you're going to really see how college is practiced, how up-tempo it is, the speed of the practice, hell week. That motherfucker is ass. Conditioning test, you're going to be able to see the full scale on what y'all do. Now, spring ball isn't like fall camp. Fall camp is a motherfucking monster. Fall camp. Some niggas call that shit hell week. That's what my school called it. And that shit was motherfucking pure D hell. No cap, I hated it. That's the worst time in football for any college football player, bro. And goddamn mat drills. So when you gotta wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and shit and work out, but motherfucking hell week, I couldn't feel my whole body that whole week, no cap. But you still gotta go out there and perform because everybody fighting for a spot. Nobody's spot guaranteed because these niggas done got some transfers in. They done got some new freshmen in. They goddamn got niggas that was ineligible from last year. So a whole lot of niggas is new that's on the team. So since a whole lot of new niggas is on the team, you got to go out and prove who you is, that you that nigga. But if you can't feel your body, and that's where I goddamn went through my freshman year. I went there, been smoking all summer and shit. I goddamn was not prepared for goddamn, I was not prepared for not shit. Cause, so I'm gonna be real with y'all niggas. I goddamn had a child on the way and shit. My goddamn senior year of high school. So, this little bad little foreign bitch that I goddamn was fucking, her name, I ain't even gonna tell y'all. No cap, we not that close, nigga. I can't tell y'all her name. But she was goddamn Japanese and Greek and shit. During that time of that summer, I goddamn had a pregnant ass motherfucking girlfriend. So when I had a pregnant ass motherfucking girlfriend, I goddamn started out strong, working out and shit. Goddamn running, lifting weights. I'm goddamn putting on weight. I'm getting faster. I'm getting stronger. I'm seeing my body develop. I'm really going into college thinking I'm about to be that nigga and prove to y'all who the fuck I am and why I'm here on scholarship. But I goddamn realized, but I found out that my girlfriend goddamn got pregnant at the time. So I said, fuck, I'm only 17 years old. How the fuck am I gonna raise a child? And I don't even know how to raise myself, really. So I really been goddamn alone for my whole life and shit. So I'm a lot older than what the fuck I am because I've been through a lot of shit that most people my age haven't had to go through. But at that same time, I'm like, I'm not quite ready for a child because I'm going to college. I'm planning on fucking all these bad bitches. I already seen them eyeballing me and shit at my visit. And every time I went up there and shit, all the bitches goddamn telling me I'm going to get some pussy when I get up there. So I'm goddamn ready to fuck. But I goddamn already was trying to break up with my girlfriend because I'm like, I don't need to go and bring no sand to the beach. I don't need to bring no baggage to goddamn school. And she ends up pregnant. So then that shit distracted the fuck out of me. So that whole summer, I got distracted. I was smoking weed, drinking, fucking the shit out of her even though she was pregnant. And goddamn just hanging out with her all day, every day, and she was spending the night with me and shit, and I'm just goddamn on the wrong path already starting out heading into college. And so all that progress that I made went downhill fast. And so then after that, I goddamn went up to college. When I went up to college, I goddamn thought that I could just run my way through and shit and just work my way back into shape because I'm thinking that it's just like high school. I quick realized that that shit was way motherfucking different. Now, we got there at 5 o'clock that day. They said 5 a.m. the next morning, we're going to have a conditioning test. Be ready. What the fuck conditioning test? What the fuck? Now, I remember they did say something about conditioning or some shit, but I did not know we were going to test on that motherfucker. Now, I got something called test anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So, I be having anxiety when it come to tests. So, I was nervous as fuck. Next thing you know, I wake up 5 a.m. to go do that goddamn conditioning test. It's 100 motherfucking degrees out that bitch. It's goddamn steaming. I goddamn. So the way the whole test was set up was if you had to make 20 110s down and back, and then it was position group. So if you was a DB, you had to make it in like 12 seconds, 11 seconds, or something like that. And if you missed one, then you automatically fail. And we had like 25 of them. Bruh, I got to like 12. My goddamn kidney goddamn shut down. My heart started goddamn pounding like out my chest and hurting and shit. My goddamn ribs was burning like a motherfucker. Anybody that's an athlete know when you start running, when you out of shape, when your ribs start burning and shit, my shit was just goddamn burning and hurting and shit. So I'm goddamn running like this. like this. I'm goddamn running with my head cocked and shit. I made it with the motherfucking linebackers. So if I was a linebacker and shit, I would have made it. Goddamn, I would have passed the test. But since I'm a safety, I failed that motherfucker. Goddamn, so I gotta be back tomorrow. So I had to come back tomorrow, 5 a.m. again. Then we had practice at 9 a.m. After practice, you have film. After film, you have lunch. After lunch, you have film again. After film, you goddamn have practice again. No cap. Full motherfucking pads. Both times. Then after practice, you goddamn have dinner. After dinner, some niggas is skipping fucking dinner. They not even eating. Some niggas just going straight to sleep and shit, getting rest. These niggas burnt the fuck out. Then after that shit, you goddamn gotta go to chapel to do some team bonding shit. Bro, that shit was so motherfucking hectic. So your day started goddamn 5. Or if you goddamn did what you're supposed to do, it start at 7. And then it don't end till about 11. Bro, that shit was ass as fuck. And it's for like 2 weeks, bro. Non-stop. You the only one on campus. Ain't nobody else on campus and shit. That shit is hell, bruh. And you can't feel your motherfucking body. So it's a whole lot of adjustment. Mentally, physically, your coaches, all the recruitment that they done goddamn did for you. They done told you that you gonna be that nigga and shit. Like they goddamn cool as fuck calling you and shit. What's up, AD? Soon as you get there, they motherfucking calling you by your goddamn number. Like they don't even know your motherfucking name and shit. What the fuck, nigga? Then they goddamn give you a number like 42. What the fuck? Now, I goddamn was 29, so they fuck with a nigga. But they be like, 29, nigga, you know my name, bro. You used to call me every motherfucking day, bro, telling me how good I'm going to fit in on this defense. Now you got me with the third reps, third strings and second stringers. What the fuck, nigga? That shit'll really do something to you mentally. But it is good that that nigga has Shadur to be able to guide him along this whole spring practice. Show him the way. Teach him how to be a pro. Because Shadur knew he was going to be a pro before he even got to college. So since that nigga done had that mindset the whole time, he's going to teach Julian how to have that mindset, how to adapt it, how to approach the mindset, how to approach watching film, how to approach coming to practice, how early do we come, what do I do with my receivers? Like, I'm showing you everything. And that nigga's learning from the best in the country. And that nigga's goddamn telling him how the draft process is. Because that nigga's goddamn about to go through it. So he's goddamn preparing Julian for a lot. And he got big shoes to fill. So he's preparing him for a good motherfucking time right now. Goddamn Coach Prime. Because that nigga goddamn he's getting him a squad again. Now, everybody that's entered the transfer portal, I really wonder why them niggas is entered the transfer portals. Is it because them niggas not getting no PT and shit? I don't really know why the fuck them niggas not goddamn wanting to stay and build something legendary with Coach Prime. Is it because they don't know if that nigga's gonna stay? But Julian Lewis would not have committed if Coach Prime would have left. So I'm definitely proud of the recruits that Coach Prime is landing. So I definitely expect a little bit of a drop-off, but I don't expect too much. And so then I really expect Julian Lewis' sophomore season, they might win a championship. Because at the end of his freshman season, he's going to start piecing everything together. That nigga's going to goddamn try to make a push for the playoff. And then he goddamn might lose to goddamn Kansas again. Nah, they're not going to lose to Kansas again. But they might lose to a goddamn Washington or somebody like that, you feel me, that fucks up their playoff hopes. But I definitely see them being competitive, making a bowl game next year. And if they don't make a bowl game, I definitely think that's going to be a disappointment. But that'd be even more of a fire for Julian to have and stay. Because I feel like his sophomore season, if that nigga can piece everything together and Coach Prime can give him a line and get a D-line, because that's the biggest thing in this whole college football playoff, in the whole, from being the best, from Georgia to Alabama to Texas to beating any best team in the country, you have to have the best D-line and O-line, because that 4th and 1 and 3rd and 1 is the most important downs. And if you can't convert, bro, then you're fucked. And if that D-line is killing your O-line, nigga, you're SOL. Call it a motherfucking day. So if Coach Prime continues to build that shit up and Warren Sapp continues to land some big recruits, then, hey, them niggas might be talking about something. We might be talking about a 2026 national championship in Coach Prime, Boulder, Colorado. And now if Coach Prime wins in 2026, we might be talking about him on a Patrick Mahomes type run for coaching. Hey, I know I'm hard on them niggas. Because y'all niggas was trying to flame my ass because I said Shiloh wasn't motherfucking NFL ready. He is if he goddamn goes into a linebacker, and he still might not even make the NFL. But the nigga's best at 5 to 6 yards away from everything. Just see ball, get ball, nigga. You feel me? Because that's what you best at anyway. So I think that nigga would probably be the best at that. Just put on some more weight. But y'all niggas killed me for that shit. But Coach Prime, you goddamn turning some shit around. Now, Shiloh, please don't come back. It's time for you to retire, nigga. Please don't come back. I know you say it's a family business and all that shit, but goddamn quit that motherfucker. It's time for you to do your own goddamn legacy. Now, I see you be acting and modeling and doing all that shit. So I see that you building your out of your football career up. So keep that shit up, nigga. Keep that shit up, because you know that shit's coming sooner than later. I'm calling it right motherfucking now in Boulder motherfucking Colorado. We goddamn having a 2026 motherfucking national championship. Coach Prime, you gonna show us it's time to bring that shit motherfucking back. And Shadir gonna be goddamn smiling like this with his little fat big body ass. No cap. But, hey, Coach Prime, you that nigga. You showing you goddamn one of the best coaches in the country. But please don't tell me that you overrated.